Hey, this is Sarah Driver, and I just want to give a quick little training on reaching out to people and how to formulate words to sound really fun. Basically. So I think in general, when we reach out about Arbonne, it's via an informal medium, something like Facebook or Instagram, text messaging, or a phone call. Very informal. And even though you are running a professional business, it's important to keep your interactions more informal. And that will vary depending on the age group of the person you're talking to. But if they're like a grandmother or older, you could tend to more of the formal side. But honestly, I think that people connect with people. So the more personable you are in your interactions with people, the better response you're going to get across the board. So what I want to just encourage you to do, to use nonverbals and to use as much of your personality as you can fit into an interaction, without just being you're overwhelming and only talking about yourself, and you actually have to talk about Arbonne. But basically, a couple of nonverbals that you can pick up. Look how you space your paragraphs. For me, like if it's my VIP group, I'll try to keep like one congruent thought in one paragraph, and then to make another paragraph for another congruent thought. Don't over talk. Try not to keep things longer than, 3 or 4 paragraphs is long, and people might not read the whole thing. That's just how people work. They're just going to scroll. If it's too long, then they're just going to scroll. But a way to keep them is by making it interesting. And by making it interesting, the most number one way you can make things interesting is by making them you. Because people want to shop with you. They want to be served by you. Like, they could just go to the Arbonne website and order whatever they want, But they want to be served by you. And that's the beauty of being a consultant. So nonverbals, how you're spacing your paragraph, keeping it a consecutive thought, and then moving on and drawing them deeper. Another nonverbal is emojis. Might be weird, and if you're not an emoji person, that's okay. Feel free to text me and figure out if you have favorite emojis. But a dancing salsa lady is sometimes just really well placed, just to keep it light, keep it easy breezy. The hard eyes are really great. This, I feel really silly saying this, but whenever I talk about the Genius Ultra, I use the sparkles one, those little 3 stars, and those give nonverbals. It says oh, Sarah's excited about this. Sarah's fun. Sarah has all of these feelings that she can convey in some kind of weird nonverbal way, with emojis. So that's weird, but something I encourage you to do. Also, in sharing about products, I think especially on social media, when it comes to talking about sales, somehow we adopt a used car salesman tone. We just kind of do, because we're not sure how to market something, because not all of us have a marketing degree, or how to make something sound enticing without it sounding like sales. I don't think any of us want to be salespeople, but the voice that we put on makes us sound like salespeople. So I just want you to be aware of that first thing. If you go through, if you have an Arbonne or just a regular Instagram or a regular Facebook account, not specifically Arbonne, and you ever talk about Arbonne, so I think it should be I used to shy away completely from any kind of talk on social media about Arbonne, because I just hated the overshare that I'd seen before signing up as a consultant. But I think what's a healthy balance, specifically on Instagram, it works really well this way. If you have 5 different categories of things you talk about, and one of those is Arbonne. So if I'm going to talk about Arbonne and food and my family and inspirational whatever, and I feel I just only post about my kids on Instagram, so maybe I don't have a 5th. But to have 1 out of every 5 posts, it's okay to be Arbonne. You're not spamming people, but you're including them in your life, if that makes sense. Because Arbonne's a part of your life, and that's okay to post about. But I want you to be aware of the language that you're using to share about the sales part of your social media life. So I want you to think about something that you love. So for me, I'm thinking of baking. I really like baking. It's something that brings me a lot of joy, new fun baking recipes I get excited over. My husband will get me cookbooks that I just look at, just read with a cup of tea. And I just love it. So whenever I am talking about something to do with baking, how could I make my tone of voice and the way that I describe stuff the same for baking as it is for Arbonne? Like, is there a way to make it just that easy breezy, that it has nothing to do with sales, it's just information, it's just something I'm excited about? I don't have to have a salesy voice in talking about Arbonne. So to give you kind of an example, to talk about things with passion and with excitement and with personality. So you can share about something like, let me go RE9, because that's like across the board fun. So you can do like, okay, so I could share about RE9, like, man, this is my non-personal, man, I just love doing my RE9 advanced system every morning and night. It makes me feel lovely, and it gives me time to take care of myself. I love that our ingredients are gold standard, and I really can't beat the before and after pictures. I'm doing a special group right now called the Skincare Dare, and where we're using our RE9 system every day and night, and just looking to see what results there are. Maybe that's it. Like, maybe depending on what medium it was, like hashtag dare you not to love it, or whatever the Skincare Dare hashtag is. Or you could do, oh my goodness, at the end of a long day, hashtag traveling for like 20 hours, hashtag, or maybe it seems like 20 years, hashtag 2 kids under 2. 2 kids 2 and under. I don't even know how old my kids are. It is such a relief, and it's so life-giving to wash my face at the end of the day. Call me crazy, but I really, really receive life from that. Like, it's something that I enjoy doing. And it's astounding to me the difference in using the full system instead of just the face wash and night cream, which I may or may not have done for the past couple of months. Right now I'm doing an accountability thing where I take care of my face day and night, and it's been really, really cool. And I'm super excited to see what pictures even look like of my face after doing this, because you guys, it is a rough life that we live, like I'm just making this up off the top of my head, but just incorporate story, incorporate your heart, incorporate vulnerability. It's astounding, because vulnerability is the one thing that draws people to people, but you need trust to receive it. It's like a weird catch-22. All of this to say, look for ways where you can share little pieces of yourself with the people that you're reaching out to about Arbonne, and the results are like crazy good. And it's easier. Like, you don't have to like find the right words. You can just say the words that sound kind of right. And it works so well, like so well. So don't be afraid to be a little crazy and weird on social media or otherwise. Like, don't toe the line too much of the weird, but just be yourself. Don't worry about what people's reactions to you will be. Just like laugh at yourself, enjoy it, have a good time, and that's all. So I love you all. Let me know all of the questions that you have, and happy day. Okay, bye.